Hello, my name is Tommy. I'm here with my two friends, Noah and Carlos. Now, Carlos, what is your opinion on child soldiers?
I think child soldiers should definitely be punished for their war crimes.
Now, Carlos, why do you think that?
Because if anybody commits a war crime, they should still be punished for it.
Okay. Now, Noah, what is your opinion on this topic?
I think it's not the child soldiers' fault. They were forced into the situation that they're in, and any crimes committed by them was forced upon them, so I don't think they should be punished for their crimes.
Okay, both of you bring up some very good points. Now, Carlos, what is the difference between a child soldier and an adult? Should just all soldiers be tried for their war crimes, or no?
I don't think there's any difference. It's basically the same thing. They should know right from wrong if they're old enough to shoot.
No, what is the difference to you between an adult and a child being tried for war crimes?
I think an adult being tried for war crimes is basically fair because they knew what they were doing, but having a kid tried for something he was forced to do is not fair.
In Article 26 of the Rome Statute, it says, "The court shall have no jurisdiction over any person who was under the age of 18 at the time of the alleged commission of a crime." Now, Carlos, what do you think about this quote?
I think this is unfair because that means that it's left up to each individual country. And some countries, especially in places like Africa and in some parts of Asia, will not try people at all.
Okay, now you bring up a good point. Now, Noah, what is your opinion on this quote?
I think I would have to completely agree with the quote. Having a court decide what happens to a person under the age of 18 is basically saying having the court decide something for a minor. If you're a minor, I absolutely agree that it was never your fault for whatever you did. It was the fault of whoever forcing you to do it. So I'd have to say that if you're above the age of 18, you should be tried because you have a self-conscious and you had the ability to stop what you were doing. But if you're under the age of 18, you should at least have a fair argument or not be punished as severely.
I know you said these kids have been forced into fighting and doing war crimes. Now, what about the exception of the kids who actually agreed to go and do war crimes and were not forced?
You know, I think that's a huge minority in my personal opinion because what kid would go and say like he wants to go and enlist in a war or unless he had some sort of issue?
Now, Carlos, what do you think should be done about these kids who, some of them, which do agree to go and commit war crimes?
I think that they should, just like all the others, they should be tried. And I think their punishment should be even more severe than the others who had no choice.
Okay. And Noah, your opinion?
I have one more thing to add. So basically, this is for Carlos. If Carlos was to be forced at the age of like 7 or 8 into a situation where he was forced to battle or forced to commit a crime that he didn't want to commit, does Carlos think it's fair if he gets tried by the court or not?
You can see what Noah just asked you now. What is your opinion on that?
I think in that situation, I think I probably should go to jail. I mean, I still had the choice. Even in any extreme situation, I think that it should be the child's. The child knows enough to do what's right instead of killing people and doing some of the worst things imaginable to random civilians.
For my friends, Carlos and Noah, we can both agree that these are some sensitive topics. Now, I want you to ask yourself at home what you think about, child soldiers being tried for their war crimes. And anyway, I just want to say thank you for watching and tell me what you think about this topic, Hit me up on my Twitter, T_Barrett18. That's 2 R's, 2 T's, and Barrett. Maybe add me on Snapchat at T_Barrett18. That's 2 R's and 2 T's. And until next time, you have a great day.